Okay, so, I think that, for me, I want to go... I still have some unlocks remaining for the Ironclad, the Defect, and obviously the Watcher. We just started playing the Watcher. Oh, nice. All right, so I'll leave it up to you on which class that you want to... Oh, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. I'm happy that you're checking out the game finally. All right, so I can give you a brief rundown. The Ironclad essentially runs more like a tank, more of a fighter-based class. The Defect is more of like a wizard-based class, essentially. And we have the Watcher, I play as kind of like a monk. So do any one of these stand out to you? This is the newer class. This is the one that I'm leaning towards because I really like playing it, and I've lost with it 2 times in a row already. Maybe even 3, I don't even know. And I want to get these unlocks. But they're all cool. There's also a thief-based one, but we got the unlocks on this one. So we're trying to make it so we can get our ascension level up and crush the boss. They're all a ton of fun, though. And I'll kind of teach you a little bit about the game as we go along. Well, Taffy, how's your internet today? Cool. Defect it is. Alright, so let's embark on the journey. Alright, so the first thing we get to do is talk to this whale. Hello again. Oh, they're purple. Yeah, those are the purple cards, yeah. Well, as soon as if we get crushed on the Defect, we'll jump right into Watcher. Okay. I was asking how your internet was. So we can upgrade a card out of the gate. Our enemies in their next 3 combats have 1 hit point. I do always love that. I can lose all my gold and lose rare colorless card to obtain. Okay. Or I can obtain a random boss relic and lose our starting relic. Our starting relic at the start of each combat, we can channel a free lightning orb. So I kind of like that. And I do like the enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 hit point. I do thoroughly enjoy that as an option to start. Oh, good. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Okay, so this is Act 1. This is the first stage that we're going to go through. The boss is up here at the top. So we're going to go through all these different scenarios to get to the boss. If we hit a question mark, it's an unknown encounter. The bags of money are merchants. The treasures are giving us free relics that kind of boost us. The rest sites give us the ability to rest up or smith our card and basically enhance it. There's other options that we can do at rest sites, provided on what we get as we go along. There are regular enemies, and then the horn ones are elite enemies. So sometimes what I like to do is, if I have the ability to get an elite combat before 3 moves, because at the moment the second relic I have is the first 3 combats will have 1 hit point. And I can get to this elite in only 2 combats, and it might only have 1 hit point, which would be prime. And then we'd have another treasure chest and all the elites. So I'm gonna go that way and hope that one of these unknowns don't yield a combat. Laser Lily, what's going on? The stream you were watching, was it last night's? Was it Ava's? Or are you talking about today? No, don't worry about DCs. Appreciate you hanging out. You have nothing to apologize about. Alright, so our lightning orb, it's a passive. At the end of a turn, it deals 3 damage to a random enemy, and if I evoke it, which we'll find out what that means, deals 8 damage to a random enemy. So, I can kill one with a strike, and being that I have the passive orb, it's going to deal damage to a random enemy, it's going to be this one. So at the end of my turn, I don't even have to worry about defending, because the attack will go off first and kill it. 1 combat down. Alright, now we can vote on cards, which is pretty cool. So you will have an option to vote on the cards that I put into the deck that I have. So, looking at the cards that we have here, the number 1 card, if you type number 1 in chat, we can add Compile Driver. It's a deal 7 damage and draw 1 card for each unique orb you have. We can get a Recycle. We can exhaust a card and gain energy equal to its cost. Or we can get a Melter and remove all block from the enemy and deal 10 damage. Or we could skip entirely and do number 0 and skip. I'm kind of with Lily on this one. I kind of like Melter. What's up, Gale Guy? What's going on? What's the upgrade for recycle? That is a solid question. I don't know. It's a 0 cost. So if I upgrade recycle down the line, I can exhaust a card for free and gain energy equal to its cost. So that's pretty nice. I'm open to try it. I've never played with recycle before. What stream was it, Lily? Oh, your snow day thing worked? That's it? You're out by creating ice? Snow day calculator predicted 99% of a snow day. We didn't get one, so school... Oh no! We did nothing because we had no internet and half of the teachers were subbed out because of cellular data. Oh man, that sounds like a wash. Well, hopefully you enjoyed doing nothing. Thanks for the votes, everyone. I mean, nothing's necessarily not the worst thing. That's kind of what I did all day. So, you come upon a dapper-looking, cheery gremlin. It's time to spin the wheel! Are you ready? Of course you are. Alright, let's play. Oh gosh, this could be anything. So we can lose a card. Looks like we get injured. I don't know what any of this is. Let's spin that wheel. Something good, something good, something good. It looks like it's gonna hurt us. Uh-oh, you lose! You spot him. Ready? A shiv. Oh no, I lose 7 hit points. You slash at the crazy gremlin, but he's simply too quick. He gets you in a few times with a crude shiv. The price has been paid! And with that, both gremlin and wheel disappear in a puff of smoke. Oh, crud. Of course you are. He just turns around and jigs us. Alright, that wasn't the best. Could have been worse, though. Actually, I have no idea if it could have been worse. Alright, we'll strike him. So now, one of our question marks gave us a fight, so that elite won't be as a one hit point elite, but we're still probably going to go up that way anyway. Okay, so we can add a cold snap, we can deal 6 damage and channel a frost orb, we can get white noise and add a random power card to our hand. Chaos, embrace it! That costs 0 this turn and we can exhaust it, or we can get a loop. At the start of your turn, trigger the passive ability of your next orb. Or we could skip. Personally, I like all these cards. I think I lean towards white noise because I kind of like the chaos. And powers are always fun. Especially free powers. Well, actually it would be a 1 cost power, but loop is a really good card too, because it gives us a free trigger on our orbs. So that's also a pretty solid card. Open to votes on anything. And those who of you are voting, I appreciate you. What's up, 421s? What's going on? Welcome in. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Gale Guy, have you ever played with Recycle? I definitely haven't. I want to check that card out one time. Okay, so we only have 133 gold. We could start changing course now if we wanted to. But I'm going to continue on our journey. I want to see what this is. We'll see how good we do. Because this is like the upgraded version. Is there another merchant anywhere around? Oof. If I don't go up this way, I'm not going to get a merchant until the second run. Alright, well, let's find out what happens. This is the wish list. Alright, we got another combat. This is not good. Well, I guess it's not the worst, though, because we're getting all these combats out of the way. We're getting more money. We're gonna evoke that twice and get out of here. Ooh, we got another potion. Whenever you would die, heal the 30% of your max hit points instead and discard this potion. That goes off for free no matter what. I like that. Okay, so the last card we picked was a white noise. We have a random power card that we're going to be adding to our hand at some point. Now we can get a cool-headed. We can channel 1 frost and draw a card. Love that. Number 1 in chat. Number 2 would be dealing 15 damage and reduces card's cost by 1 this combat. So every time we play it, it gets cheaper, but it starts off at 2 energy. And we get a rebound, and we can deal 9 damage and put the next card you play this turn on top of your draw pile for number 3. Or we could skip entirely. What's up, Alera? How are you? Thanks for coming in. I think you'll have to unlock the Watcher by beating it with all 3 of the main classes. So I will definitely keep that in mind, Will Tapty. Next time you're around when I'm playing this game, I'll play the Watcher, so you can get an idea of what it is before you get involved with it. Although I only played with it twice. I happened to win with it, which was luck, but well, hell no, it wasn't luck. It was skill. Everyone in chat was like helping us put into awesome cards. So that was a chat-based win, honestly. So it was luck on my part that I had chat to help me get good cards in the deck. It is really good. It is really good. I hope you do check it out sometime. It's on the Switch, if that helps. I think that all of the updates are on the Switch too, Colonel. So it's worth checking out there. But I'm a PC for this at the moment. I might pick it up on Switch one time. I feel so much better than I did yesterday. Ooh. All right. So we got 6 damage incoming. Let's play our white noise, see what we get. Ooh, we got a loop, a free loop. So at the start of our turn, I trigger a passive ability of our next orb. So that basically our lightning is going to go off twice now before they go. I don't think I'm going to waste any of my potions here. I'm going to play Streamline to make it a little bit less expensive. I hit the fella in the back here. They have something under them called a Spore Cloud, so on death they apply 2 vulnerable to me. So I might not want to kill one of them right away. I'm taking 6 damage here. Maybe I should have defended first and then just did a regular strike, but I want to get that Streamline less expensive. Oh yeah, I would love to play Dead Cells, especially because it also has Twitch integration. So now they're going pretty heavy on me here. They're putting in 16 damage, so I'm gonna try to defend most of that. I'm not gonna actually play these cards. I'm gonna defend up entirely and only take 1 of those damage. Especially now that my lightning's going off twice each round. Oh, your Wi-Fi's being a bitch again. No! Damn Wi-Fi. Damn snow. It's the snow's fault. We'll blame that. Alright, so can I get 16 damage in on this fool in the front? We don't know that we can. We can get 12. Possibly 16. If we dual cast, we might get lucky and kill it. So, the only way we can kill it is if our dual cast works the way we need it to. So we're going to evoke this one twice. Nice! Woohoo! So now we can avoid that damage. So now we basically, we won the fight. So we had hoped that that would play off the way we wanted to, and it did, so we won. Power. Power to the mage. Unlimited power! Only in Michigan. Was that your plan when you threw the water into the snow? Were you hoping to create ice so you couldn't get out of your driveway? Compile driver. Number 1, deal 7 damage. Draw 1 card for each unique orb you have. Number 2, for barrage, deal 4 damage for each channeled orb. Or number 3, for ball lightning. I love this card. Deal 7 damage and channel lightning. Or we could skip entirely. So number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 0. Thanks for the votes, everyone. Yeah, I agree with you, Gale Guy. The Streamline is good for thin decks, which is not our speciality around here. Yeah, because pretty much every single time we have a chance to vote on a card, we do. However, I think the last time we played with a Streamline in our deck, we only had about 20-25 cards, which is still a lot. I would love the Streamline pop in to a really low, a low card count deck. It would be nice to see how that really plays out. Just get that 0 cost, 15 damage constantly. One day I want to play with like a deck that just has like a ton of exhaust, just keeping in the cards that you absolutely know you need, and then just crushing with it. Alright, so we have some powers. Let's go to this elite, see what happens. So this is unfortunate because we don't have any way to power up, really. So this guy wakes up after 3 turns. So at least I can get my lightning in. Remove all blocked and damage. I'm not going to do anything yet. I'm going to let him do his thing. So as long as I don't break his armor, he won't wake up. Until 3 turns from now. Should be able to get another power in. If I channel another lightning now, I'm going to wake him up. So let's see what this power is. A buffer. For the next time you lose hit points, I'll take that. It's only going to go off once, but it's still going to help us. I could summon another lightning and just get this thing going. And not actually hit him. Streamline wouldn't be a bad thing to do now either, because it's going to buy us some time. I hope so, Gale Guy. I'm gonna wake him up. He's not going now anyway. So he's stunned this round. I'm going. I decrease the cost of Streamline, so when that comes back up, it'll be a lot cheaper for us to cast. Now he's doing a ton of damage to us. He's dealing 18, so I don't even think I'm gonna bother defending. I'm gonna let this buffer go off, and I'm gonna take all of the 18 damage. So I'm just gonna do 10, 6, and 6. I'm just gonna go all in on damage with him. I'm gonna take that 18, but it's gonna be a whiff because I have buffer. If we die, I'm definitely down to re-up with a Watcher, for sure. I haven't been doing the daily challenges for some reason. Maybe I should, now that I already beat the game with everything. I should just do that. Maybe that's how I'll get my unlocks. Instead of picking a class every time, I'll just do it randomly. So now I want to defend, but I don't have much to do that with. So we're in Streamline for 15 damage. Can I kill him? No, that's impossible. So we'll Streamline. Get that a little cheaper. We're definitely going to defend. And I'm going to deal 7 damage and channel lightning instead of zap. We're taking some damage here. Quite a lot, actually. But we're laying in on him. I think that being that we have a rest right around the corner, this shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so now I can evoke my orb twice and summon another one. Actually, maybe I should have summoned first and then evoked. That might have been the better play. Because then I would have gotten the extra damage, but at least I have consistent 3 damage per round now. So we win. Right now. Nice. Okay, woo! So we got another relic from this boss. Whenever you would receive 5 or less unblocked damage, reduce it to 1. I love that. We get a fire potion. Nice, because we got another boss coming up, and we can add another card to our deck. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just click the daily. I like that. Now I understand what you're asking. I think that's what we should be doing all the time. I said now that we unlocked everything, we might as well. So we can add a charge battery. I do love this card. I can gain 7 block and get energy on our next turn. We can also gain a force field, which we don't even have enough energy to cast force field, just for the record. But cast 1 less energy for each power card played this combat and gain 12 block. So I guess we would, because we do have 1 power. And Rip and Tear, deal 7 damage to a random enemy twice. Or we could skip entirely. It's an interesting card, Force Field. I don't think I've ever played with this one either. It's definitely good for a power deck. You can essentially get a free block every time it pops up if you had 4 powers in your deck. But it's quite expensive for 12 block out of the gate. I see why it's there. This is a class that can generate a lot of power. Powers? I should make that plural. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Alright, cool. We got the barrier. So now we can recall. I'm not going to do this yet. I'll wait for this towards the end to get this key. Resting now. Will give us 22 hit points. It'll overheal us. Oh. That actually this actually might be the best way to go. I want to do some smithing, but I want to take out this elite too. So if we can crush this elite, do really good here, we might make it. So this guy's tough because what he does is for every time I play a skill after this first turn, every time I play anything that's not an attack, he strengthens, gets more powerful. Okay, so we gain a focus. I'll take that. That's a good power. So we're definitely going to play our skill here now. And we might as well ball lightning him. Alright, so I might want to just like stay defensive as much as I can right now. Which of course I don't have any. That's unfortunate. So if I defend up here, he's only going to get more powerful. It's only 5. Should I just take that hit? I'll just take the swing and just lay in on him. Yeah, let's do this. We're going to hit him for 15. We're going to hit him for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's throw this at him. And then we're going to add a random attack to our hand. We just need 8 damage. So we add a random attack to our hand, deal 10 damage to all enemies, we deal 9 damage and put next card, draw. I just need... Oh, I can't... Oh, it's for free. Let's do this. We'll do this. Doom and Gloom. Boom. Attack him for that. And then he's dead. Was it worth using all those potions for it? Maybe, because now we didn't take any damage from that guy. Meat on the bone. If your hit points at 50% at the end of combat, heal 12. Ooh, I like that. Hopefully that was a worthwhile way to do that combat. Alright, so Storm, number 1. Whenever you play a power card, channel 1 lightning. We don't have a lot of power cards yet, so I can't see that being too helpful, but it could really help down the line. That's for sure. If we just start going for powers. We can get a Streamline, number 2. Deal 15 damage. Reduce this card's cost by 1. We already know what this does. We have one in the deck. I think it's this card specifically, not all other Streamlines. So that would be nice if we had 2 if they stacked, but it's just this specific card, not all Streamlines. And Sweeping Beam. Deal 6 damage to all enemies and draw 1 card. I do like that. That's a good card, I think. 1, we could play it, we can do damage to everybody, and then also possibly draw into something that we need. I feel like this card should be a blue card. It's pretty powerful. Because for 1, just for 1 energy, you're doing as much damage as a sweep, and you're drawing a card. Plus, if there's multiple enemies, you're doing you're doing a free sweep to everybody. It's a pretty solid card. Thanks for the votes. Yeah, so the daily challenge, Gale Guy, just so you know, if you're unfamiliar with it, what it basically does is the daily challenge gives you a random class to play with, and then it sets up the rule set entirely different for each run. You don't really know. You might get, you might not start with the same relics. You might start with less hit points. You might have a specific set of cards. Sometimes it's cool where you're going to play one class, and then they give you another class's cards to play with, which is pretty fun. Okay, so at the start of your second turn, gain 14 block, or we can get the Sapphire Key now. I'm gonna take the 14 block here. I think that Horn Cleat's pretty clutch. I could take the Sapphire Key, yeah, but I'd rather build up all my relics now. And it's not like it's a bad one. Alright, so let's go for the Super Elite here. We got a lot of hit points. Anyway, stand boys, you cry. A strange blue humanoid golden helm with a golden helm approaches you with a huge smile. Hello, friend. I am a cleric. Are you interested in my services? The creature shouts loudly. I can heal for 35 gold. I don't need that. I could pay 50 gold and remove a card for our deck. I'm gonna go with a Purify. It's a free card removal. Well, it's a super discounted card removal. Normally it costs 75, so it's a $25 discount. And I don't need the hit points, so we're gonna remove a strike from the deck. Make room for that sweeping beam. A cold blue flame envelops your body and dissipates. The creature grins. Cleric talented. Have a good day. Glad we agreed, Gale Guy. Alright, so this is a perfect reason for us to have picked up that sweeping beam. It's just for these guys alone. So they're more powerful than normal. Now they have 2 strengthen. We're also playing this on Ascension level 2, so everything's a little bit more powerful. Elites spawn more often and normal enemies are deadlier. So that's what our Ascension mode does. So why are we playing on Ascension level 2? I don't know. I'm crazy. I don't even have all my unlocks, and here we are. Playing on an Ascension level. But I like the challenge. Okay, so we want to kill these guys. We don't want to kill the center one. We want to kill ones on the outsides, because the outsides are always going to do the same thing. The center is going to do something different every turn. So if we kill the ones on the center first, we might get attacked by both of them each turn. And the negative effect that they're doing to us is adding a curse into our hands. So we don't like that either. So we're gonna channel a lightning. Hit this fella in the front. We're gonna gain 7 block. So I could either deal just a little bit more damage, or I could take that hit. I'm gonna deal the damage. So at least I have some block. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. It's a lot of cards we can't play already in our discard pile. If I deal 15, I might be able to kill him instead of play white noise. It's 15 damage. Yeah, I can still play white noise. Yeah, I'm gonna go for kill, so I don't have any block. And we're gonna white noise. Machine learning. At the start of your turn, draw 1 additional card. Well, that actually might help us. And that's actually a really good power for us in this particular combat, because we're going to be drawing all of these daze curses. So at least if we draw 1, maybe we'll draw something else that we need. Hey, what's up, Swing Machine? No, I was the one who was late. Or you don't worry about being late. I was the one who was late. Oh, so here's that example. We drew a dazed, and now because of that extra power, we were able to get our sweeping beam. We definitely want to do that. We'll draw another card, get these dazed out of there. We're gonna defend, and we'll get another zap going. We usually try to be a little bit more aggressive with these guys, but we have the health to play with. Double workception. I love that. You're doing screen printing work while at another work. Watching your third work while enjoying the view of your third work. I love it. It's seriously workception. Alright, so 15 damage for free there. We'll avoid. We might be able to get a kill on one of these. I'm going to defend up while I have the opportunity to not take the damage, because it's not like I can go for a kill on this. Yeah, I'm happy I did, because I wasn't going to get a kill on either one of them. That 1 extra 6 damage wasn't going to do it. I suspected that those lightnings weren't going to concentrate like that, the way we wanted them to. Alright, so now we can get a kill. So we're doing that, and thankfully it's on the one that's dealing damage to us. I'm not going to dual cast on my orbs. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I am going to dual cast on my orbs, so I can get the kill. Sweet! We get a pair. So upon pickup, raise your max hit points by 10. Oh, that's awesome! considering we are doing good on hit points right now. We get one of the keys, which is good. So now we have a way to get the heart. We passed on the other 2 so far, but we might be able to get another one soon. We get a weak potion, apply 3 weak to an enemy, and we can add a card to our deck if we want. I got 3 out of 4 works going at once. I love that, Spleen. Way to be. I usually have 2 works going at while I'm at work. While you're working, I usually watch yours. So creative AI. At the start of your turn, I can add a random power into our hand with creative AI. Recycle. Number 2, exhaust a card, gain energy equal to its cost. And a blizzard, number 3, deal damage equal to 2 times the number of frost channeled this combat to all enemies. I haven't really seen a lot of frost being channeled so far. We haven't even really, we haven't summoned any frost yet, so blizzard's not doing anything for us, but it's not too late to start changing stuff. We don't even really have a specific style of deck going right now, to be honest with you, but it seems to be working, so I'm not complaining. Who is Sweet Jeff? You don't understand a defect? Wait, that's 2 questions. You're confused about 2 things, Wart. The defect is, I think, probably one of the more confusing classes, but once you get the hang of it, you're in. What do we take? All right, we have creative AI now, so at the start of our turn, I add a random power card to our hand. So we got 2 powers, both of which are going to give us random powers. So now we can start looking for stuff like that, the lightning, the storm lightning, because now every single turn, if we play creative AI, if we have the extra energy to play it at any point. What's the upgrade on this one anyway? It's 2 energy. I like that. I want to upgrade that. Yeah, so if we play that, every single turn we're going to get a power. So that can create a really powerful storm lightning. Question mark. Praise the sun. One day, we're going to be playing that. It's going to happen soon. You come across a deadly adventurer on the floor. It is a dead adventurer. It wasn't very deadly because I died. His pants have been stolen. Also, it looks as though he has been gouged and trampled by a horned beast. Though his possessions are still intact, you are in no mind to find out what happened here. Alright. Ooh, I found a relic. What did we get? Start each combat with a dexterity. Woo! I'm ready to leave now. I found a relic. One more time. Okay, I think now it's time to go. I think we got a lot out of this guy. We have a lot of hit points though. More loot. Looks like you searched all his belongings without a hitch. Nice, worth it. Good call, Gale guy. I'm so greedy. So greedy. I think I'm the greediest player of every game. I'm not greedy in real life, I swear. Just can't help myself in games. Test your luck. It reminds me of the Mortal Kombat song, Test Your Might. Alright, we're gonna gain energy for our next turn. This is awful. We're getting hit hard here. If we will melt on the guy in the front here. Let's see, 3 damage, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh. Oh, I can kill someone. Let's kill one. There, we can guarantee kill someone. Let's do that. Oh boy. I forgot about the fact that they curl up. I didn't even look. Gains 5 block. Alright, so you know what? We are gonna get our zap going. So we're taking a heavy hit here. Yowzers. But we're still good. We're kicking. Here's that creative AI that I would love to play that I can't necessarily afford because I need to kill things. So we're gonna kill this thing, get that out of the way. So I already can't cast creative AI. How unfortunate. I will defend up. Oh, I already have... Oh, that's right. Yes, this relic. Horned cleat, baby. Maybe I should have just casted to the AI. So that's exactly what I need. I don't need to... I literally don't need... Oh, let's play it then. Wait, do I have an extra energy? What just happened? Did I not cast a card? Where is that extra energy coming from? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm playing this. What did I cast? My strike was free? I'm very confused. I had an extra energy. Where did it come from? Unless I'm delirious and I didn't play a card. What's the power gonna be? Ooh, capacitor. I need 2 orb slots. White noise, let's play that first. This is fun. Ooh, sweeping beam. I can kill someone. Sweeping beam. Draw a card. Sorry, powers. Just didn't work out. Oh, okay. I'm just nuts. Oh, the charged battery. Oh, wow. I love that card. Thank you, everyone. I totally forgot that it even happened. Hello, world. All right, let's kill. More sweeping beams. I'm just because I love the way it looks. Nice. Gain 3 thorns. Oh, man. I love it. It's a potion, not a relic, but I'll take it. Okay, so we can get another power card. Hello, world. At the start of your turn, add a random... Oh, it's a power. Another power. Okay, so at the start of your turn, add a random common card to your hand. Oh, that's scary, because that can really bog down our deck. But cool. Oh, accidentally turned off. Whoa. How come you guys can't vote? I might have to leave this. Maybe I clicked that on accident. All right, so I'm going to take a Chaos Orb. Let's see. Why isn't Twitch integration working? Something fishy is happening here. Something suspicious is going on. Twitch integration is not working at the moment. Why, oh why? Where are you, green light? Where are you? Will it need a restart? Maybe I have to restart the game. Thanks, Scale Guy. Hello, world. Yeah, I wonder why the integration just stopped working randomly. Hey, but at least we got it to work. I think that was the first time we saw that happen. We played this game quite often. Voting on Jimmy's face ended. Choose beard. I've been playing the same beard card all winter long. Left or right? Left is always right. Well, that was a good choice. Alright, we're gonna get our extra energy. Oh, I love that we have 1 free dexterity now. It's so nice. I think this guy attacks every single turn. Whatever. We can defend all the damage, we will. We're getting close to the boss here, so. And it's nice because we can heal and be, like, pretty tanky. Alright, so he's only dealing 8 damage. Let's sweeping. See what we get. Creative AI. We can add a random power card to our hand every single turn now. That seems pretty fun. Or we can do all of our other stuff. I like creative AI. I can cast at him as well. I can't defend anyway, so I wasn't going to be able to kill him. So now we have a really peculiar deck going on. Where it's like almost like we can't do anything, but we can. Alright, we will defend up. Taking 1 damage. And we'll generate another lightning. start getting some damage in on this thing. We should be able to kill him soon. Okay, so bias cognition. Gain 4 focus at the start of your turn. Oh yeah, we could do that. Definitely play that. Can strike. Well, we're gonna kill him. I don't even know what we're questioning here. Let's see what it is. Well, actually, we didn't see what it was, because that's the next turn. So we took a damage. Nothing too bad. Okay, so we can get another charge battery if we want. Gain 7 block. Next turn, gain an energy. We can get a streamline. Deal 15 damage. Reduce this card's cost by 1 this combat. Or compile driver. Deal 7 damage. Draw 1 card for each unique orb you have. Or we can skip and not take anything. Which we might have to start considering now, because we already have a lot of these cards. I'm not opposed to skipping. To be honest with you, I'm really never opposed to skipping. It would be interesting, just not take any cards for the whole run and see what happens. Looks like skip might be the way it turns. I'm still really curious about what made that disengage. And now we have 60 hit points. I feel like we have enough hit points to smith at the rest site instead of heal. I mean, it'd be nice to have 85 hit points for the boss, but I feel we're gonna like almost overheal. I hope we don't make a mistake. I can also recall and just get this thing out of the way now. Smithing. It's like, is there anything? A sweeping beam is extra damage to everything. A white noise makes it for free. I really did like upgrading that last time. Hello World will make this innate. I don't really love that card. Creative AI might be a really good power to do, because it makes it a lot less expensive. You know, we can actually do something else on our turn if we play this. Yeah, there's really not a card I really want to upgrade. I would say, if anything, one of these two... What does Streamline do? It's just more damage. I would say White Noise or Creative AI, because I really don't want to play them. Like, if this was free, I'd play it all the time. And if this was less expensive, I'd be able to do other things. I feel like I'm pretty ready for the boss. You know, I'm going to upgrade one of these two. We're going to go with Creative AI, because we might avoid that otherwise. And it's in our hand now, so let's deal with it. Alright, so this guy, after receiving damages, 30 damage, changes to defense mode. So this is going to be interesting, because I have to remember how much damage I'm doing, considering I have all these orbs available. So in most cases, I'm getting all that damage in with the orbs. Start working them towards defense mode, though. I'm also going to probably throw on Thorns and Weakness when I need to. Honestly, I'll probably put both of them on. Really pop them into defense mode as much as possible. Okay, it depends on... Yeah. Hopefully it works. See, now, here we go. Creative AI can actually play it this time. It would be nice if it could play both. That would be pretty clutch. So we're going to gain our 3 Thorns. We're definitely going to weakness him. So I don't have to deal with all that damage. Now I really have to defend or get him out. But if I just deal a little bit more... Oh, I should have weaknessed him. I should have waited. Because I'm going to get him into defensive mode now. See? This is why I was saying I'm going to get confused with this guy. So no matter what, he's going to be in defensive mode by the time he goes. So we're going to Creative AI. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I have 3, 6, 9 damage going to him, plus the strike. So he'll be in defensive mode before he actually acts. So I just wasted my weakness potion. What's up, Jaboy? What's going on, man? How are you? You working tonight? Will I see you on the block? Alright, so now he's got thorns. Whenever I play an attack, I take 3 damage. So I don't even want to attack him. So this is the nice part, is now I could just play my powers and stuff. So whenever you receive unblock attack damage, channel 1 lightning. Yeah, sure, I'll definitely do that. I'm going to gain my extra energy for the next turn, and I'm going to play my white noise. I'll play gain 2 orb capacities for free. Nice. And he's going to hit me, but I'm going to block it, so we're good here. I think, you know what, the weakness wasn't the worst. It's still reducing the damage he's doing. Alright, tomorrow night? Cool. I'll be there, so stop by and say what's up. Alright, so lightning now hits all enemies in channel 2 lightning. So the only reason we would play this is just to channel the 2 lightning. We don't want to attack. He's dealing 12 damage to us. We want to defend some of it, so we're going to defend. It's the only thing I can defend with. So I think I'm going to play Hello World as a power. I probably should play... I feel like Streamline might be more important than the 2 lightning. He's going to take some damage back with the thorns. I'm sorry, Electrodynamics. But the Streamline... Oh, the attack. I forgot about the attack. So Electrodynamics is the way to go. I already forgot about the thorns. That's why I didn't want to play it. Alright, well, we have the hit points to mess around with, though, so things could be worse for us, hey? Alright, start of our turn, I can trigger the passive ability of our next orb, which would be pretty nice. It's an extra 3 damage every single time, because that's our passive ability. Get some damage in on our lightnings here. He's just dealing some damage. Definitely want to block, that's for sure. I could search for another block, another defend. Maybe I'll search for a charged battery. I got another defend. Kind of want to go defensive as possible here because I'm just laying in on him with this lightning damage. As long as I have health left, we always say, as long as I survive the fight, we're good. So he doesn't have thorns now, so attacking him isn't a bad thing to do. I can gain 10 block now. Ooh, this is a random card. Gain more orb slots. Channel. Okay, so we're going to capacitor. We're going to gain our orb slots. We're going to sweeping beam him. Can deal more damage to him. Oh, I'm just dealing damage to the block. I'm not even dealing damage to anything. Well, no, it's still helpful because I'm removing his block to getting all these lightnings to actually do something. Yeah, let's do that. Extra energy next turn would be fun. Get that damage in with the lightnings. So much lightning right now. This is insane. Okay, I think I'll turbo and cast everything here. Pretty much. I don't want to cast my attack. Cast our dual cast. We'll defend. Cast our electrodynamic. And we will evoke and then recast. Again, we're not attacking. We're doing pretty good on this one. We still have our fairy in a bottle too, so if it does kill us, we're good. Another electrodynamics. It just keeps giving us electrodynamics. We got another streamline too, which is interesting. We can get another loop going. He's dealing 16 damage to us though. Yoicks, so we want to defend up. And I guess we'll get the loop. Well, I thought we played a loop before. Oh, I guess we skipped on it. So we only have 1 loop active. Jeez. So we're almost there. now we got a free go for the eyes. If he intends on attacking, I apply 1 weak. That's good. It saves us some health, but we're killing him anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Gain 1 focus. Ooh. Should we just like end the turn just to see how much damage we do to him? Just for kicks and giggles? Whatever. Let's just sweep on him. Nice. What we want. A strike. Nice. Another kill. Happy to see you, Jaboy. How you been? Alright, so we can add more stuff to our deck. So we already have a ton of powers. You can get an all for 1 and deal 10 damage and put all 0 costs from your discard pile into your hand. We don't have any 0 cost, really, that this would help us with at the moment. So I don't see how this would really help us. But we can always look for them, I guess. We can get Electrodynamics. Lightning now hits all enemies and channel 2 lightning. We are going pretty heavy on lightning, but we seem to be finding Electrodynamics a lot after we cast a free power card. Or we can multicast, evoke your next orb X amount of times. And then I can just cast with all my extra energy if I want. I'm honestly, it's weird to say this, even though these are all gold cards. I'm okay with a skip on this one. I would say if anything, number 2 or number 3. Number 3 being that the fact that we're already getting so many powers, we're probably going to get Electrodynamics anyway. And you can lightning only can hit all enemies once, so at that point it's just channeling 2 lightning. So it's just like a zap twice. But we'll see where it goes. Looks like all for 1 is going to be the card selected. Okay, so now we can also get a relic. We can get a Philosopher's Stone, gain energy at the start of your turn. All enemies start combat with 1 strength. We can get an Astrolabe. Upon pickup, transform 3 cards and upgrade them. Or we can get an energy at the start of your turn, and future card rewards have 2 less cards to choose from. Interesting. Or we can skip and not take any of these relics. I don't know where I'm feeling with this one. Kind of wouldn't mind transforming stuff, because the odds are we're going to transform our strikes or our defends. So that'd be fun. And none of the cards that we have are like essential to the deck, so it could be transform something good. And I've never played it either. The Philosopher's Stone gives us an extra energy at the start of our turn, which would help us play those high-cost cards that we really can't play a lot. They would have strengthened, but we seem to do we have a lot of stuff to mess with. So I really like Philosopher's Stone a lot. And the Busted Crown, gain an energy at the start of your turn. I'm okay with not having as many card rewards. We already have kind of a big deck, so. Oh, I get to pick which cards I transform? A strike, and a strike. Ooh, a 0 cost card. Wait, did we just get 2 0 cost cards? Oh my god, we got 3 0 cost cards. Look at that, all for 1. Who knew? All for 1 is actually beneficial to us now. Nice. Cool. Alright, so before we start this, I'm going to take a quick bio break. Hello! I can't even believe that just happened. That we got 3 0 cost cards. And we chose, well, Alara, I mean, that's on you. You picked right. You were the one who picked All for One, Alara, and you were also the one who picked this relic that gave us this 3 0-cost card, so you are the hero here right now. And now we have no more freaking strikes in the deck. So, it's weird because it's not exactly... Like, we don't have... I forget which boss this is. We don't have a deck that, like, completely works together. There's not, like, a huge synergy here going on. But whatever it is, it seems to be working. We did really good on that first run. Alright, so we want to get to a shop. That we know. We want to hit a merchant soon. See where our elites are. 1, 2, 3. We can hit 3 elites if we go up the right. We have another merchant up the way. We can hit a shop early. Hit another elite. And then hit 2 more elites. For a total of 3. Or we can hit 1, 2, 3, 4 elites if we go up the other way. Ooh. That's tempting. But then... no shop until the very top, which we would actually be skipping if we try to get the 4 elites. So it actually is more beneficial for us to go up the right-hand side. I haven't even looked on the left, but I'm not interested. There's only 2 elites available there, so I'm not as worried about the left there. So I'm going to start here. My plan is to hit that shop early, see what we can get out of it. Evil avocado. Actually, no, I think it's the porky something. I know Varanon had renamed this at one point. It could be was it the porky? I forget what he renamed it. I kind of want to ask him. All right, so we can add 3 cards to our. We can draw 3 cards. We have everything we kind of need at the moment. I mean, we just need some defense here, right? Actually, it's not a bad idea. He's hitting us for 14 damage. It wouldn't be the worst thing to try to draw in some blocks, which we don't have much of. We added a burn to our deck, which we don't like, but at least we got a defense, a little sweeping, and maybe we'll get another. Nope. So we're going to power up a buffer. No, perfect. Next time you would take damage, we take none instead. Evil avocado. Evil avocado. I decree it. There you go. Perfect. Thank you, Gale Guy. So now we don't even have to worry about what its name was, because now it is guaranteed to be Evil Avocado. Alright, so we add some weakness to it, which is good for us. It's going to buff itself and attack us. We have 14 blocks, so we don't need to worry about that. We can evoke and then recall. So we're going to go defensive here. So we're going to channel a lightning. We're going to recursion and draw another lightning. And we're actually going to play charged. I mean, obviously just to play something anyway, because we have the energy for it, but to get the extra energy next turn. I like that. I would play that just to play it. Nice. Alright, here's our creative AI. We want to defend. We have the extra energy here, so we're going to defend twice. We're going to creative AI for the free power, and we're going to recursion. Damage in. No offense, Hello World, but I feel like creative AI, I like the powers better than the random cards. Machine learning. So at the start of our turn, I draw an additional card. Well, that'll be good considering that we're getting these stupid burns. It's dealing 14 damage to us. We need to draw in some block, hopefully. Nope, no block. We didn't even have any block. We didn't barely even have any block to get in here. Definitely got to get some block going. Alright, looks like I'm going to be machine learning the additional card, and we're going to generate some lightning. We're taking a lot of damage right now. Taking 14 plus a 2 from the burn. Yeah. Alright, we're going to apply 2 weak to him again, which is good. Still taking a lot of damage. What's in here? We have a recursion, we have a go for the eyes. Wouldn't mind getting those back. Technically, I can get this back too. I don't have a lot of energy to mess around with here, though. I can't overclock. I can't play overclock first. So I'll deal 10 damage, apply 2 more weak, and I get a recursion out of it. I only have 1 defend anyway. Oh, actually, I have 2 defense here. Or I can tank up, which is what we need to be doing. Can't mess around with this. There's no more questions to be asked. We have to tank up. He doesn't intend to block, so this damage is not going to be too helpful for us. We'll get the random card. We'll get that power in there. See what happens. Overclock's not going to help us. It's just going to add a burn for no reason. Maybe dealing the damage would have been more helpful, but to lower this plated armor thing. Alright, we have some good defense here. We need to play both. We can recursion, we can melter. That's not helping us. Another Hello World. Just keep adding a bunch of random cards to our hand. We're gonna recursion. Maybe we'll channel lightning. Just deal some damage to this fool. Oh, duh. I am so dumb, Alara. I have not even been paying attention to that. Good call. We should have been doing that from the get-go. Here, I finally have the card where it's actually able to do something, and I'm not even paying attention to how it works. Good call, Alara. I should be playing that every single time. Okay. I need to fend. I have lots of damage coming our way. Gain block equal to the number of cards in your discard pile. 8 blocks. Sure. I'm just like hanging on here. I'm not even getting anything in on this. I'm not taking damage, that's okay. Okay, we got some 0 costs, which is good. So we can apply our weakness. We can recursion. What are we going to draw into? We can apply more weakness. We can get our 10 block that we need. Oh, actually, I'd rather do this to get the energy next turn. Yeah, let's do this. We got some stuff back. Another go for the eyes. And evoke again. Yeah, there we go. I think we got the win on this. There we go. Okay, at least we survived. Gain 5 max hit points. Well, yeah, I'm gonna cast that. I'm gonna play that as soon as possible. All right, we need some defense. Just throwing it out there. We've come into a situation where we don't have a lot of defense. Although our random cards are giving us random stuff, so at this point, it's almost like we don't even need any more cards. We could just play randomly at all times. Just keep letting whatever fate happen. Seems to be working in our favor for this character right now. So we can get a force field, plus 1 less for each power played this combat. There it is. Now it's worth something to us. Good call, Lara. Because this will probably be pretty cheap at all times. So this is the block that we needed. We can get a chill, channel a frost for each enemy in combat. And this exhausts that card. Or we can get a Doom and Gloom and deal 10 damage to all enemies and channel a dark. Thanks for the votes, everyone. Yeah, this could be the block that we needed, because we are obviously playing a ton of powers now. So this could be a free cost force field 12 block at all times that we can now get back for all for 1. So this is actually a really good card for us at this moment, force field. So I would say, if anything, vote for number 1. Because that we can pull back. Oh, I'll do it for you. I'll just take it then, Will. If you were going to re-vote. Because you can't re-vote once you cast. Alright, so now we have almost 400 gold. Coins. 400 monies. So we can start each elite combat with strength, too. Whenever you play a power card, add a random card to your hand. It costs 0 that turn. Start each combat with 2 additional cards. So we're definitely going to get the mummified hand. Yeah, that's like a no-brainer for us at this point. So we can't afford any of the other ones. This is on sale. I don't really want to add more cards. I'd rather remove, if anything. What would we even remove? A basic defense? And remove an overclock. Is there anything in here that's been annoying us? Not really. I mean, I guess we can remove a basic defense. FTL could be useful. Deal 5 damage if you have played less than 3 cards this turn. Draw 1 card. Oh, it's a 0 cost card. That's a good point. Purity would be nice. Yeah, deal 5 damage if you have played less than 3 cards this turn, draw 1 card. Well, I could just play that first. Like, that could just be the first card I play every round, right? I mean, wouldn't that make sense? Like, get that, play it. And if I draw into it later, yeah, we'll go for it. I like where your head's at. Purity could work because I can exhaust those burns that I get from my overclock. But I don't have enough money to afford it now, so we move on yonder. Apply 3 weak. We have a boss coming up. Yeah, you know what? I know it sounds dumb, but I'm gonna buy this potion. So we have a boss coming up, and we're gonna use this one right now. So we are on the 2nd floor. All right, so we're gonna use this potion right out of the gate. Fruit juice, gain 5 max hit points. Should be permanent. Nice. I guess we'll find out if it's not after this fight, but I should have permanently 90 hit points. I don't have anything there. So we're gonna white noise. Gain 1 focus. We're gonna charge. Gonna do this. Oh man, whenever you play a power card, oh god, a random card in your hand costs 0 that turn. It's just so great. I love this mummified hand. Do I have anything 0 cost in here? No, so this is not even doing anything for us, but it's free. We'll take it. Melter is so good. Yeah, I can't wait for Melter to come into play here. As long as we can get it. Oh, you're live on Call of Duty? Awesome. How long are you streaming for, Jaboy? Gain 2 energy. Start at a void to your discard pile. If only we had a power to play. Let's sweeping. Let's see what we get. We have our defend now. I think I'm gonna end up doing this. I'm gonna end up like kind of just playing everything I can. We're gonna defend up. Oh, we don't even need more defense. Oh, actually, I don't need to do this. I should have just dual casted. Oops. Wouldn't have done anything for us anyway. Dude, this, I'm so happy we picked up the Horn Cleat. I sort of forget. I'm just like not used to having 14 free every turn. Alright, so Creative Eye is gonna make something else cost nothing. We're definitely gonna Melter, that's for sure. So let's Creative AI first to see what drops down to 0 cost. We know we're gonna play that. Boom. Melter for free. That's what I'm talking about. Apply the weakness to him. Look how cheap this force field is now. Oh, it's beautiful. Deal 6 damage and channel 1 frost. Dead. Wowie wee-wah. That was a win. Alright, so we can get a 0 cost turbo if we want. Gain 3 energy, add a void to our discard pile. We can get a Sunder, deal 32 damage. If it kills an enemy, gain 3 energy. Or we can get a Recursion. Evoke the next orb, channel the orb that was just evoked. I think when we upgrade this, we can upgrade this to be a 0 cost too, so. Oh god, that Melter was so beautiful. Beautiful. Good call on that 41. You know, everyone's like, Melter, Melter. Melter, Melter, read all about it. You're doing pretty well. Here. I don't even know if I have a shout-out command for Forge Boy. I feel like we should shout him out if we have it. If you're still around, Jaboy, have a good stream, man. Cool. All right. Turbo it is. More 0 cost cards. Gotta love it. All right, so we don't need this merchant here, so we're gonna go up the question mark route. You should use crowd control to force pick a card. Thank you, Will Tapty. In front of you sits an altar to a forgotten god. Atop the altar sits an ornate female statue with arms outstretched. She calls to you, demanding a sacrifice. Oh man, I don't have the golden idol. I could sacrifice 5 hit, gain 5 max hit points, and lose 23. Whew, that's terrible. Or become cursed, unplayable at the end of your turn, take 2 damage. I hate that card. When can we remove stuff? Of course, we didn't go up the way. We don't have enough money anyway. I think I have to take the damage, guys. And just hope on hoping that we survive. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Spleen. I have to work on that command. I didn't know if it was gonna work. It didn't seem like it was set up properly. But I appreciate you trying that, Spleen. What's going on, Squirrel? How are you today? Thanks for coming in, man. Take the 5 max? Okay. Yeah, that curse is too scary. I can heal this off and get a ton of hit points. So you stand on the altar and cut your wrists. As the blood spills out in sacrifice, the arms of the statue reach out and close around your eyes. Everything goes dark. You wake up a short time later, feeling a new potential surging through you. Ugh, I don't like that at all. Uh-oh, I don't like this. An evil avocado and a fungi. Melter, where are you? You can draw a free card with this one. I guess we want to take out the evil avocado first because we don't want the too vulnerable on that. Even though it's only 2 turns, I don't want to deal with that. Although, come to think of it, I don't even have enough damage to knock down his armor right now. So that actually was a bad decision. So, looks like we're playing everything. Gain extra. We will ball lightning. Yeah, there it goes. Now, that'll help us. We'll break down some of his armor, at least. I can turbo and gain 2 defense. Just take the 1. 714. I'll defend up. I still have energy to spare. That mummified hand really makes the win. Play jackpots. Yeah, if I lose and we have about an hour left, I will. For sure, Lily. What? Our lightning didn't... Oh, he hit the back guy. Dang it! Or our melter is definitely going to help us here. Alright, so we're going to melter this food. We're going to sweeping beam. We can't cast our force field yet. Because at this point, we're going to defend. And zap. We can apply a weak to them. No, we're still good. Again, that horn cleat is really helping us out. Take out the spore, then strong block. I guess the spore is pretty much dead now anyway. I guess that would have been the winning maneuver. Alright, roll white noise. Buffer, next time you lose hit points, don't lose any instead. Good timing for that one. What zero cost card do we have? We have our turbo. The only thing we're going to get out of there is an FTL and a turbo, and I already cast too many cards for FTL to be able to be used to get a draw on it. But it's still the 5 damage that we need to kill the dude in the back. So let's do it. Unless I overclock first and get the other... Yeah, let's overclock. We're gonna overclock first. And then we can play all of these and then go for all for one to bring them back. I like it. So the 4 damage and apply 2 weak. We'll apply the 2 weak to the guy in the front because we know we're gonna kill him. We're gonna recursion. There we go. Now we're gonna all for one. Hello. We're gonna FTL. Go for the eyes, get more weak on him. Recursion again. We can overclock if we want and try to get more back. We're gonna turbo and play creative AI to make streamline free. That's what I'm talking about. Overclock for our anything else. We can use the defense. So yeah, let's overclock for more defense. See what happens. Maybe we'll get one. That could make force field free. And it did. Wowee. Look at this mummified hand coming in strong. Jeez, what a turn. You have buffer, so no damage. Yeah, but I don't want to use it if I don't have to, I guess, right? So 5 damage and draw a card. Go for the eyes, apply the weak. You got a free streamline. What a weird deck. This is the strangest version of the defect I have ever played, for sure. But it's working. It's somehow, it's come together. Thank you for all those cool votes and making this weird stuff happen. Okay, so now we can add more stuff to our hand. Hello World, another power card. At the start of your turn, add a random common card to your hand. Go for the eyes, another 0 cost card, which would be really helpful. Deals 3 damage if the enemy intends to attack, apply 1 weak. Or we can get another power card, which is also really helpful, defragment and gain 1 focus. So anytime we play a power, another card in our hand becomes a 0 cost. So I'm okay with all 3 of these because these are both powers. I definitely would rather have defragment than Hello World, without a doubt. Because that's actually beneficial to our lightning spam that we've been doing. And go for the eyes is just nice because we can get that, pull that back. But Smith to defrag, yeah. What does that cost? It give us an extra focus, or does it give us a 0 cost? Appreciate those votes, everyone.